All right, fellas. Now say you have the unfortunate situation of taking a legal fall, right? You end up in jail. You facing charges that could land you years and decades in prison, right? But you were blessed enough to have, let's say, $20,000 to put towards a lawyer before you took this fall. So you working with 20 racks, you know, and you scouting lawyers so that you can get the best person to represent you possible, right? Because this is your freedom on the line. So you want somebody that you can trust to get you through this situation. So you talking to a certain lawyer, you read reviews about him, you did your research on him, and you're hearing all these great things about him, about how professional he is, about how he knows what he's doing, his track record, so on and so forth. But as you talk to him, because you've done research about your case as well, and you giving this guy certain revised statute codes and penal codes and so on and so forth pertaining to your situation, and as you continue to talk to him, you come to find out that he doesn't know anything about what he's talking about or what he's doing in regards to your situation. If you were to come across a lawyer like that, you would be a fool to trust him, right? You would be a fool to give this person $20,000, you know, because despite what people are saying, people might be praising him on this side, cursing him on that side, but you're gonna make your own decision based on your experience with that lawyer, his first impression on you, right? And if his first impression is a bad one, you're not gonna trust him with your freedom and your $20,000, you know, because you only got one roll at the dice, and you want that roll to hit. You want to hit naturals. You want to hit 7 or 11. So you're not gonna mess with that dude, right? Now, so you know what it feels like to be inquiring about somebody and then determining whether or not you should trust that person. Well, if you put yourself in the shoes of these females that you holler at, I don't know if it's answer around here or what, but if you put yourself in the shoes of the females that you hollering at, right? These females that you getting at on social media, you got to put yourself in their shoes and think about it from their perspective. You know, when you're getting at these females, they want somebody who they can trust. They want somebody who's going to benefit them in some type of way. And a lot of y'all, I hate to say it, a lot of y'all end up being dumber than the bitch in a lot of cases when you get at these females. Like they say, it goes down in the DM. Indeed it does. And a big reason why it goes down in the DM, you know what I mean, is because a lot of y'all give the fuel, the ammo for the drama for these females to unload a full clip on your ass with the same drama that you give them, you know. So, you know, examples of being dumber than the bitch. Sending bitches text messages on the phone or DMing or inboxing, so on and so forth, females, you know, details about what you want to do with them sexually. You know, you might be amongst your partners and be like, ah, man, you know, all these niggas, they got the game fucked up, man, because they out here eating these bitches' booties and sucking toes. Yeah, you know, man, motherfucker like me, you know, I'd never do no shit like that, right? So you got people thinking that this is really you. You are the type of guy who would never do this type of shit. But meanwhile, behind closed doors, you getting at this female, and mind you, what makes you dumber than the bitch, first of all, is the fact that you do this with females who you've never seen face to face. You don't know anybody who's seen them face to face, and you don't even know if they are who they claim to be they are. You don't know if they catfishing you or what, but you getting at them like, yeah, man, you know, my head game is so immaculate and spectacular. Yeah, you know, I want to put some Red Rooster hot sauce on your toes and lick them off, you dig? I want to put some whipped cream in your butt crack and eat your groceries, you dig? All this type of stuff. And like I said, this is to females that you don't even know. It could be a fat, bald, middle-aged man fucking with you, but he even picked and chose the right female to portray himself as, and he got videos and everything and pictures and so on and so forth. He might be a Photoshop wizard, you know, that got a picture of him or the bitch that he's portraying to be holding up a piece of paper with your name and the date on it or some shit like that. You know, there's some crafty motherfuckers out here. So when you're dumber than the bitch, you know, Next thing you know, this same female is blasting you on social media. You know, motherfuckers are seeing screenshots of the DMs that you sent her, and your partners is looking like, damn. Or even females is looking like, damn, I didn't know he was like that. Know what I mean? So, like I say, man, you can't be dumber than the bitch, because it might be a female that might really like you. You know, it might be a female that want to be everything to you that you might want her to be. But when you go about it in a sucker type way, you know, when you got insufficient funds in your integrity account and you throw all your values and principles out the window, and you just getting at this person who you didn't even put in a position to earn this information about you, you know, sending pictures, naked pictures, you know, you wearing Speedos and shit like that with your body all baby oiled up, or videos of you touching yourself, you know, in areas that, you know, should be exclusive to people that you could trust. But you giving this to somebody who you never even met before, who you don't even know, like I say, is who they claim to be. You can't be dumber than the bitch, man. And a big part of the reason why I'm saying these things is because just like you might be dumber than the bitch, you might be dumber than somebody who's trying to set you up for a fall. You know, it's a lot of people, a lot of cats, people that I know personally that's walking the yard right now because they were dumb enough to, you know, everybody, you know, that's, it's trick shit, you know. Tricks are easily deceived. You know, when a motherfucker has a spirit of tricking on them, people know that they can get at him like, oh yeah, let me just pretend to be this female and say some enticing words to him and send some enticing pictures and videos to him, and he gonna give me everything I want. That's all it takes to get to him is to be an attractive female. That's the spirit of tricking. Know what I mean? Because the spirit of a king, the spirit of a man who stands on principles and values and character, you're not gonna be easily manipulated like that. It's gonna take a lot more to get to you, because when you move like that, when you move with integrity, you understand that, okay, I'm digging on this female, but before I bless her with certain shit, I'm gonna put her in a position to earn this certain shit. You know, I'm gonna put her in a position to earn these things about me, because that's what females do. You know, these same females that you sending these naked pictures and videos and these dumbass messages to, or talking about incriminating stuff in inboxes with people that you don't know, these people, before they bless you with certain information or certain things about themselves, they're gonna put you in a position to see if you're trustworthy. But if one thing that's gonna let them know that you're not trustworthy is by you giving them stuff and you don't know whether or not they're trustworthy. You know? Like I say, man, don't be dumber than the bitch. And just really, I should just say, don't be dumber than anybody that you don't know, period. You know? Put people in a position to earn your trust before you bless them with certain information and things and details about yourself. Freeze is it. I'll holler.